Hello everyone, how are you today? It's lovely to have you back with me to do some more maths. Excellent, so let's get started, shall we? Today, as always, you are going to need a piece of paper and a pencil, something you can write with and something you can write on. But as always, like I keep saying, doesn't matter if you don't have any of this because you have me and we can have a chat as we move along with our learning. So let's get those brains warmed up. The first activity I'm going to show you today is a bit of a warm-up and we're just going to get thinking. So a couple of lessons ago we looked at the 10 frame and we looked at how to fill the numbers and how to fill the spaces with counters and to count using them. So our first activity is a bit of a quick counting game using the 10 frame and then finding the right number, okay? So we'll do the first one together. I've got 4 of these for you to do. So we're going to look at the number, look at the picture, pictorial representation, and then we'll find the number. So very quickly, let's have a look. Oh, one of the 10 frames is complete. Do I need to count it? No, because I know that must be 10. And 10 and one more than 10 makes 11. Brilliant. And I can just quickly check that if I want to. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. One more is 11. Okay. Does that make sense? Really quickly, starting to use our brains to think really cleverly how we can use different strategies to help us. Are you ready for the next one? Here we go. Tell me. Excellent, great job, guys. Some of you used that strategy again. You knew the 10 frame was full, so you knew it was 10. So we're counting off from 10. 10, 11, 12. You knew this one was 12. Again, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 2 more, it's 12. Brilliant job. I'm going to give a big fat tick to make us feel better. So now we got that right. Brilliant. Okay, so let's have a look here, shall we? Okay, have a look at this number here. Okay, what do you notice this time? Have another look. Go. Excellent. Tell me. Brilliant. Yes. 10, 11, 12, 13. And some of you are starting to see a pattern already. I think you might have even made a prediction about this one. Let's have a look. Okay, go. Brilliant. Already shouting me the answers out. Yes. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And what did you notice about all those questions I put on there for you? Fantastic. Excellent. They went in order from smallest to the greatest amount. Smallest, 11, 12, 13, 14. And that's going to lead us on to today's lesson where we're continuing to look at ordering, but this time we're going to be ordering numbers instead of our objects and having a think about using those words. Now, yesterday we looked at these 2 new words, greatest and smallest. Now, yesterday I may have referred to this top one. Sometimes I get a little bit confused when I talk about them, but they kind of have the same meaning. I sometimes use the word biggest, but greatest means the largest amount, okay? So when I talk about the biggest, I talk about the greatest amount, but in maths, we're gonna use smallest and greatest, and you have to tell me if I start using biggest, but the correct word we're gonna use is greatest, okay? And you'll often find that in maths that sometimes people use more than one word to explain the same thing. And that's why we've got to get our brains ready. So let's have a look at how to order numbers. Yesterday we did objects and we counted and put them in order. Let's have a look at numbers, okay? So I'm just going to use my blind here to help us make it easier. Oops, it's got stuck. Let's try again. Okay, so write the numbers in order. Start with the smallest. So using your piece of paper, my rubber's gone. Using your piece of paper and your pencil. If you don't have one, you can just talk to me. It says write the numbers in order, start with the smallest number. So there are 3 numbers, so I'm going to draw 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. That will help me to order it, okay? Smallest to greatest, okay? Smallest to the greatest. So let's read the numbers on there, shall we? 9, 4, and 1. Brilliant. What's the smallest value on that line? 9, 4, or 1? Brilliant. Yes, the smallest one is number 1. So what I like to do is put number 1 down there. And to help me know I've used number 1, I'm just going to put a cross through it. Okay, what comes after number 1? What's the next number that we're going to need to use after number 1? What's the next number? Excellent. Yes, lots of you said 4. Well done. The number 4. Okay, so I'm going to cross through that. So that tells me that the last space is left with the biggest number, What's the biggest number on there? Yes, it's the only one that's left. It's number 9. So have I ordered these from smallest to greatest? Use that word biggest again, didn't I? But I mean greatest. 1 is the smallest, then it's 4, then 9. Excellent. Okay. We're going to be doing lots of mini tasks as we go along today. I wonder if you can do the next one. So remember, we're going to start with the smallest. So I want you, when I show it in a minute, draw your 3 lines. Have them ready. We're going to start with the smallest. Have a look and see if you can find the smallest and order them from smallest to greatest. Here we go. 5, 0, and 6. Off you go. Okay, what's the smallest value you've got? It's a tricky one, isn't it? I think they're going to catch you out. Oh, no, we're not. Brilliant, guys. Yes, 0 is the smallest value. If I have 0 or something, I have nothing. Excellent. Ooh, 5 or 6. What's the biggest? The greatest? 5 or 6? Yes, 6 is the greatest number there. 6 is the greatest amount. So therefore, we know that 5 can go in the middle. That's another way of working out the order, by eliminating them. 0 with me, 0, 5, 6. Fantastic job, okay? Ready for the last one? Here we go. I'm going to rub it out. While I'm doing that, you can have a quick look and see if you can work out the smallest to the greatest. Okay, what's the smallest value on the board? Yes, well done. Number 2. Number 2 is the smallest value on the board. Ooh, 5 or 8. Some of you are saying, you know, 8 is the greatest, the largest, the biggest amount, so the greatest. So therefore 5 must go in the middle. And that's okay to work it out like that. Sometimes it's okay to use different strategies to help you. Shall we read them? 2, 5, and 8. Brilliant, well done, fantastic, good. Okay, I'm going to play a very quick game. I'm going to roll the interactive dice. Oh, I've got the number 3. Number 4. And the number 3 again. I'm going to roll it again. And again. And again. I want something different. And again. 5. Oh, well, we need to order these from the smallest to the greatest. Can you do that for me? Off you go. Can you tell me why I was laughing? Yes, because it's already in the right order. The smallest value is 3, then 4, then 5. And actually, we know that because if I use my number line, I've got here, I find 3, 4, and 5. They're in the right order already. Oh dear. Let's try a different one. Okay, this time I've got 2 dice. So I've got 2 dice. I'm going to roll them and create and add them together. So I've got 2 and a 2. 2 and 2 is 4. Okay, let's try another one. 5 and 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. My second number is 11. Excellent. Okay. What's my third number going to be? 6. Oh, 2 and 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my last number is 8. Can you order these from smallest to greatest? Off you go. What's the smallest value? Brilliant. 4. Then 8. Yes, then 11. 4, 8, 11. Well done. Okay, this time I'm going to try. No, I'm going to move on, actually. I think we'll come back to that another time if we need to. You're doing a really good job there. So ordering can come in lots of different ways. We can order numbers. We can order objects. What about if we have races? Often, if we have a race or a competition, the first 3 places are most important. What do we call the person who wins the race? We say they have come in first place. Brilliant. And the person who comes number 2 after them is the second place. And then it's third. Brilliant. First, second, and third. First, second, and third. So let's read this problem we've got and see if we can solve it. 3 children were playing basketball. The scoreboard shows how many hoops they each score. Or they score, how many hoops they score each. The winner is the child who scores the most hoops. So we've got 3 children here. Eva Jack and Tommy. Let's have a look. So the winner is the child who scores the most hoops. I'm going to highlight that information because that's really important to remember. Who scores the most, that's the winner. Okay, so Eva scores how many? 9. Jack scores how many? 16. And Tommy scores how many? 13. So the winner, what place is the winner? First, second, or third? Yes, brilliant, first. So the winner scores the most hoops. So who's first? Excellent, well done. You've just told me that Jack is first because he scored 16 hoops. So the winner, I don't write 16, I write the name Jack. So Jack, well done to Jack. You came first. Okay, so now we've got to look at who scored the next amount. Okay, what's the smallest amount on there? 9, Eva. So Eva must have come third. So who scored second? Oh, it's Tommy who scored 13. So first place to Jack, second place to Tommy, and third place to Eva. Brilliant. So it's working out that number size, thinking carefully. Okay, little task for you very quickly. I want you to order these numbers from greatest to smallest. And then underneath, I want you to order them from smallest to greatest. Off you go. Okay, so small, from greatest to smallest, first of all. Greatest, we'll go greatest to smallest. Sorry, I'm not sure what order I told you to do it in, but we'll look at the greatest to smallest. What's the greatest number? What's the biggest number? The greatest amount on there is 12. Then the next one is 7. And then 5. Excellent. Okay, what's the smallest value on there? 5. The next value? 7 and 12. What do you notice about them then, the way we've just done that? Oh, they're just the other way around. So when we order from greatest to smallest, the numbers get smaller. And when we order from smaller to bigger, the numbers get smallest to greatest, the numbers get bigger as we go up. Fantastic. Try this one, okay? Remember, greatest to smallest, then smallest to greatest. Off you go. Are you ready? So, probably give you another couple of seconds. Okay, let's do greatest to smallest. What's the greatest number there? 20, 17, and 11. 20 is the greatest, the biggest, yes. Then we've got 17 and then 11. Fantastic job. Okay, what's the smallest? Yes, then 17 and then 20. So we've got 11, 17, and 20 when we order from smallest to greatest. Have a look. What do you notice? Same as before, the numbers are just the other way around. Brilliant. Great job. Excellent. So you need to look at the size and the pattern of the numbers. We should know that greatest to smallest, the numbers go down. And when we go from smallest to greatest, the numbers go up. Brilliant. Well done. Fantastic. Okay, we've got some true or false problems now. Okay, we're going to use this language of first, second, third. Our ordering of numbers, our ordering of values and amounts. Okay, let's read this. True or false? And you're going to explain it to me. The second bucket is blue. Have a look at it. The second bucket is blue. Is that true or false? Excellent. So you've told me an answer. Tell me why. Brilliant. So the first thing we need to do is label them. This is the first, second, and third. Okay. So the second bucket is blue. Well, here's the blue bucket, but it's in the first place. So it's false. So I would say it's false because the second bucket is red. Blue is the first bucket. Brilliant. Okay, now it's ready to do some tasks. Okay, we've got 3 questions. You're going to pause me in a moment. We're going to go through the questions, have a look at them. Let's have a look. So it says, A, what are the numbers? Look at the 10 frame. What number is represented. Once you've done that, write the numbers in order and start with the smallest. Second task, circle the numbers that are in order from greatest to smallest. So have a look at these, 1, 4 and 5. Have a look at these, 4, 5, 4 and 1. Circle the set of numbers that are in order from greatest to smallest. And then finally, question 3, write the numbers in order, start with the smallest number. Okay, a lot of information to do there. If you need an adult to help you or to read the question again, you can, or you can go back and actually you can hear me say that again. You can pause me now, have a go at this task. If you don't have paper, just talk it through. Okay, so hopefully, if you unpause me now, we'll be ready to go through the answers. So let's have a look. It says number 1, what are the numbers? So let's have a look at this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one more makes 6. Let's look at this one. 1, 2, 3. Let's have a look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And some of you, I can hear you saying already, I knew it was 9 because it's just 1 less than the 10 frame. Brilliant job there, well done. So you needed to order them. Let's have a look for number 1. So smallest to greatest. What was the smallest value? 3, fantastic. Then 6, and then 9. Did you get it right? 3, 6, and then 9. Brilliant job. Okay, number 2, circle the numbers that are in order from greatest to smallest. So which one's got the greatest number first? Were you right? Was it 5, 4, 1? Yes, well done. Okay, last one, number 3. Write the numbers in order, start with the smallest. Let's look at them. 3, 8, and 5. The smallest number is 1. What's the next smallest number? 3. Then it's 5. And finally, 8. Great job, guys. 1, 3, 5, 8. Have a look, give yourself a tick. Well done. If you got it wrong, have a look. Can you work out where you went wrong? If not, you can ask an adult to help you. Don't panic, okay? Great job, guys. Well done. Okay, last problem. Are you ready? I'm going to get you thinking on this one. You're going to need to pause me and then come back to me. Mr. Monaghan says, I'm thinking of a number. Okay, thinking of a number. His number is greater than 8, but less than 15. How are you going to solve that? Have a think. It's greater than 8, but less than 15. Off you go. Pause me, please, and then come back to me. Okay, so hopefully, if you've unpaused me, we'll be able to work this out. I've got a number line, so I'm going to cheat. I've got my number line ready. But his number is greater than 8. So I'm going to find 8 on my number line, because you could have drawn a number line. And I'm going to circle 15, because my number is bigger than 8, greater than 8, but smaller, less than 15. So could it be 9? Is 9 greater than 8? Yes. Is it less than 15? Yes. Could there be another possibility? Could it be 10? Is 10 greater than 8? Yes. Is it less than 15? Yes. Could it be 11? Is it greater than 8? Yes. Is it less than 15? Yes. 12. Is it greater than 8? Yes. Is it less than 15? Yes. 13. Is 13 greater than 8? Yes. Is it less than 15? Yes. And last but not least, 14. Is it greater than 8? Yes. Is it less than 15? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just check we're right. Is 16 greater than 8? Yes. Is 16 less than 15? No. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 are our possible options. I'll write them down on my whiteboard so we can see them. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So there's more than one possibility, and that happens in math. Sometimes there are lots of different answers that you can give. Great job, guys. We've come to the end of our lesson. Absolutely amazing learning today, but as always, it's time to go. Well done, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.